So we are here at Rolex, the crown.
Yeah.
It's what everybody wants to see day one.
The curtains have just come up here at Watches and Wonders 2024.
Let's not waste any time. Let's dive right into it.
get
If
into
there
it.
was one watch that you wanted to talk about right now, what would it be?
Oh, do you know what? I'm a big fan of that new 1908.
You're a big fan of the 1908?
Big fan of, I mean,
Me
I was a
too.
big fan when it came out, but I think this new Icy Blue Dial.
Yes.
Tell me more about this Icy Blue Dial.
Well, Icy Blue Dial, it signals, of course, that the watch is cased in 950 platinum, but the dial is not just like the previous years where it was that sort of matte kind of. This here we have a rice grain motif. I don't know if the guilloche is stamped or true guilloche. We'll have to find that out for you guys later. But either way, it just looks stunning.
It does, it does. It's still got the display case back on it. And I think it works well in the collection. You know,
Yeah.
It builds into what Rolex have done previously, and it makes sense in the 1908. Now, we didn't get the complication like we wanted in the 1908.
We didn't. Look, there's still hope for maybe within the next 5 years, a triple calendar 1908. We'll have
Fingers
to,
crossed.
fingers crossed.
Yeah.
We'll get to this later, but at least one Wilsdorf brand did answer everybody's prayers. You'll have to stay tuned for that.
Yeah.
But look, okay, so 1908, that's a little dressy. Let's move
It
things
is.
towards the sporty side.
Yes.
And look, if I have to choose between soda or beer,
Yeah.
I'm a beer man. And that's exactly what Rolex did, because we didn't get the Coke bezel.
We didn't,
But we
no.
did get the Guinness bezel for the Dark Knight
Yeah.
for 904L stainless steel.
Yeah.
So last year it was the hot release in 18 karat yellow gold. It looked great, but now we have this more monochromatic, stealthy Rolex GMT that's simple, it's clean. For people who don't care about red and blue or black and red that we don't even have yet, or green and black, that's a little bit disoriented.
Yeah.
This is the GMT Master for you, and in a world where Rolex on the wrist is, it attracts attention. If you're in a city that's bustling, this new GMT is the stealth way to go.
It 100% is, and it's. I think it sort of plays down the whole we need to be bright and colourful on these GMT bezels.
Yeah.
Practically speaking, you don't need that, and so this is a new look. It's a bit more calmer. It's nice.
Yeah.
I like
and
it.
if I'm not mistaken, this effectively is replacing the long discontinued all black with a green hand.
Correct.
So
yeah.
it's just bringing things back that we're missing, that
Yes.
people did enjoy.
Absolutely.
But
Now
that's
look-
on the GMT front.
Yes.
There's another big tool watch release, and I use big,
Oh,
literally.
yeah. Big capital letters, big.
And it is this is like the most unnecessary thing ever. But tell us a little bit more about it.
Look, I think this might be the most uncomfortable watch of the fair to wear, but we are looking at a full gold deep sea. That is going to drag you down to the bottom of the Mariana Trench, and it will still work down there. You won't though.
Even though this watch, like the other models, has a Rolex titanium case back
Yeah.
for the purposes of the iron cage.
Yes, absolutely.
It's still going to feel very, very heavy on the wrist with the, remainder of the watch, except for that case back being solid gold.
Yeah.
So be prepared to sink, like you said, to the bottom of the ocean with that
Yes.
watch. It's too big for me, but I'm sure we'll see James Cameron at the next Oscars wearing it.
Now we've also got a new addition to sort of the most complicated Rolex, Sky Dweller.
Yes.
So tell me about this new white dial. I had a bit of an issue trying to shoot it just now through the glass.
Yeah, look, so we've got two models. We've got one in 18 karat yellow gold, the other in Ever Rose. The yellow gold is paired with a white dial that's hard to shoot in a glass case.
Yes.
And then the Ever Rose is paired with a slate gray dial. Now, looking at this, you probably think, okay, just new dials.
Yeah.
But the subtle, sexy fact of this release is that these are the first ever Sky Dwellers in precious metal to be outfitted on the Jubilee bracelet. And I don't know about you, Russell, but I actually think the GMT Master 2 and the Sky Dweller look their best on the Jubilee. In that same vein as sort of subtle advancements or switch-ups for the Day-Date 36 and Day-Date 40,
Yeah.
we have our first ever ombre dials without diamonds on the indices. So yes, so ombre dials for the Day-Date, for the first ever, no diamond indices. So just a little quick check-in on the Day-Date there.
Yes.
But Daytona.
The Daytona. Look, so we've got a great sort of, is it a black mother of pearl, brown mother of pearl dial?
It's mother of pearl.
It's mother of pearl either way, but it's a really rich color and it looks incredibly deep. So just looking at it through the glass just now, I think it's a great.
Yeah, look, it's a well-made watch. Is it going to get the Rolex tribe super excited? No, it's diamonds, it's mother of pearls. Maybe producer Michael and Steve Harvey will be calling their ADs. But look, it was cool to see that it's on both a white gold bracelet and Oyster Flex.
It's a nice touch.
So that was the
absolutely.
Oyster Flex in the teaser. I think we were
Yes.
hoping for something else.
But we saw it. Now, quickly before we wrap up, I
Yes.
want to just throw us back to our predictions that we made. We didn't hit everything. We never do. But are you pleased with what we've seen today compared to what we predicted? Or would you have rather seen a Coke? Would you have rather seen a complicated 1908?
Look, for me, at the end of the day, the problem with this drop is where's the Submariner update? Where is that? Like, look, I know some people think the Starbucks or whatever you want to call it was the sort of subtle 70th anniversary sub.
Yeah.
But look, it's time. Time's up. We need an Rolex Titanium Submariner. When I saw that teaser and I saw the Oyster Flex, I was hoping that at the very least we'd see Steel Submariner on Oyster Flex, and if not, or even better, an Rolex Titanium Submariner on Oyster Flex.
We can only hope.
We didn't get that.
No.
You know, look, there's still time. But what about you? Same question to you.
I would have loved to have seen that triple calendar 1908. That would have possibly been my watch of the fair if that had come out and if that had really just sort of hit the spot.
But look, you guys are the tribe, right? And many of you watching this are part of the Rolex tribe, whether it's the tribe of people that love their product or the tribe of people that are screaming and yelling, who cares, I can't buy them. But either way, however you feel, what we want to know in the comments below is what is your favorite Rolex release of 2024? Pick yours, let us know below.
Yeah, and subscribe to the Time+Tide Tribe channel. This is where all of the discussion is going to happen from now on about all things watches, all things watch culture. Join the conversation.
He's Russell Sheldrake.
This is Zach Blass.
We'll see you on the next one.
See you then.